View this Talent ID School parent testimonial.
What has the Olympiacos Saturday Talent ID Schools done for your son?
It's given him direction, learn how to play the game, understand the game. You know, where can I start? Like, there's so much. He knows when to pass, how to pass. He knows where his teammates are supposed to be, when to be there. What if there's he talks stuff about passing lanes, and now he's way beyond what I can understand. And I'm there spectating and just listening to what he's telling me. And before this, I thought, you know, like Messi has talent, takes the ball and makes goals, but it's nothing to do with that. It's actually a school, it's a study, and I understood that here at the Talent ID schools with the coaches, the senior coaches just explaining to me what stages there are and what they need to go through, and I was blown away, you know. There was even one instance where my son sort of like hit a wall, and they said, that's natural. If you've hit that wall, that means you're ready for the next stage. Look, you need to persist, and this is what's happening. And then when they explained to him where he's at and what he needs to do and where he's going to get to the next stages, he came back like with the face blown away going, Dad, there's so much more I have to learn, you know. And I've gone, okay, that's good, and we're still here, aren't we? He goes, yeah, I want to stay here. So, you know, if that's anything, yeah, definitely, it's given a lot, and it still is. And we've been here for like 2 years now, and that's, you know, I can't see me leaving. Look, I've been to a lot of international, you know, 5-day camps with my son, thinking big names and this and that, but they show maybe a grain of sand of what they like. If they find something that's, you know, at Superman level, yeah, maybe they'll jump at it, but otherwise it's just mainly for money. But this place, I would recommend it to anyone and everyone all day long. We used to change clubs before we settled at one, where we used to follow good coaches, and then they're there for 2 years, they teach your son something, then they move over to another one. But here, you know, whether it's this, that, the other coach, they all know the same methodology, they know, and they know what things are. There's no change of, I like to train this way, I like to train them this way, I want to, you know, this is what I believe in, this is what no, there is not. And there's consistency, so consistency is invaluable. Olympiacos is, the training methodology is the closest to what there is in Europe. You need to come see and try it. You will be blown away. That's me, and that's coming from my son, not just me. So I'll follow them anywhere they go.
That's awesome. What do you think of the pathway that we have with being part of the Olympiacos network?
It's perfect. Like, look, most people might look at, it's Olympiacos, you know, how's my son going to speak Greek? But they've got networks where they know what might suit and, you know, what's best suited for him. It's a tailor-made pathway depending on what unique talents your son might have and how that might fit other clubs and the way they play. Because every club plays differently, you know. I know I've got a Turkish background, they play defensively, you know. There's other clubs that play offensively. There's some that play, you know, in a more holding the ball style. So whatever suits your son, they'll find something that suits that.
Are you planning on taking your son up there?
Actually, we're going in September or November. We got the invite by there. They're quite interested and we're excited. Look, you know, thank God the whole COVID thing is sort of like subsided now. So we're going to go there, do a week or 2 weeks worth of training, and I'm going to take time off work and, you know, we'll see how it is. It's an adventure and it's worth taking. Look, you're not going to get this anywhere else. It's a world game, so you need to go find it where it is, and that's overseas.
What do you think of the access to the other additional professional European clubs?
Well, they've got, I saw a list of them, and I couldn't count the whole thing. The list is huge, so, you know, that's what I mean. Like, look, I'm not saying my son's going to go maybe, you know, English Premier League, but wherever it is, anywhere outside of Australia would be well worth it, and, you know, would suit us immensely.
Beautiful. Thanks for your time.
Anytime.
This parent's child also plays in our Friday night league. Identified players from our leagues can get a fully funded Europro pathway trip. Do our Talent ID schools. We help poor families afford the extra training to give kids the pro dream. 4 times a week for only $49 per week. Our players also play in our Friday Night League competition teams held last Friday of each month. In 2022, we saw Euro agents identify 18 men and Olympiacos invite 3 juniors. We are a philanthropy that helps all aged males and females. Scan for a free session to this centre and also register for Friday Night League 2023. For more info, go to olympiacos.com.au.